Hey guys, so I just filmed a makeup tutorial on this look. It's my updated everyday look that I've been doing ever since I got the e.l.f. All Natural palette. I've pretty much used that every day if I'm not using my Naked palette. And also I did get my nails done. My cousin did them for me and I'm very happy with them. I like acrylics just because you don't have to worry about changing the colour or worrying about nail polish chipping off. It's just easier and I can get them redone whenever I want. But anyway, this is just a very kind of my go-to everyday makeup look that I've been doing lately. I've stopped putting black in my waterline because I felt like I don't have big eyes to start with, so putting that black in there is just going to make my eyes appear so much more smaller. So I've skipped that and just put eyeshadow underneath my lower lash line to darken it up. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and if you want to know how to recreate this look, then keep watching.
I'm using NYX's eyeshadow base in Skin Tone to prime my eyelids all the way from lid to brow. I've had to use a brush just because, like, to get into the pot it kind of dirties my fingers and my nails. So I use the brush to apply the product on my lid first, and then I just take my ring finger and just blend that out all over my lid, all the way up to my brow and underneath my lower lash line. This is just going to help all the shadows stay in place throughout the day or night, and also the colours that we use will appear much more vibrant and pigmented as well. Now for this tutorial I'm only going to use the e.l.f. All Natural Beauty Book from number 48 Colours palette. I'm going to start off by using this very burnt warm brown eyeshadow, and I'm going to take that on a very big fluffy brush that's not very dense. And I'm going to start off first applying this directly into my crease, and then messily and sloppily just spreading it all over the place. It can be as messy as you want with this because it's only a transition color, so it doesn't have to be cut and precise of where you put it, as long as it's very blown out and blended in and it's a little bit above the crease as well. Then I'm going to use this beautiful kind of skin tone that has a little bit of rosy pink, very shimmery eyeshadow, and I'm going to take that on a small flat shader brush, and I'm going to apply this all over my lid and also a little bit into the crease as well, so it's not like I don't have any harsh lines or anything like that. I've really been loving these very shimmery glossy lids lately. I think it really opens up and brings sort of attention to the eye. Then I'm going to use this beautiful taupey brown reddish toned eyeshadow, and I'm going to take that on a crease tone brush. This is a blending eye brush from e.l.f. And I'm going to start off again first applying this directly into my crease, but with this color and this brush you want to be much more precise than you did with the transition shade. That transition shade is just going to help these steps that we're going to do now, so that you don't have to spend that much time on it, and it'll help the end result be much more vibrant and pigmented. So once again, pushing it first directly into the crease, and then in round circular motions and windshield wiper motions, just go a little bit above the crease and shape your eyes as well. Then I'm going to take that big fluffy brush with no additional product and just blend in those crease colors so that it looks much more blown out and there's no harsh lines anywhere in there. Then I'm going to take this beautiful dark chocolate eyeshadow that has a little bit of shimmer in it as well, and I'm going to use this on a bigger flat shader brush than we used previously. And I'm just taking a very light bit of this and feathering it into my outer crease. You can see I'm holding the brush quite far back on the handle because I want it to be very, very blown out, and I don't want it to be like one dark pop in the outer crease. I want it to be feathered out and blended out, so just use a little bit at a time. Then I'm taking that crease brush with no additional product and just blending in between the crease and the outer crease shade that we used. Then I'm taking that big fluffy brush again with no additional product and just blending everything together, so it's very, very seamless, very buffed out. Then I'm using this beautiful ivory champagne toned eyeshadow, and I'm going to take that on an angled brush, and I'm going to start off first applying this directly under the arch of my brow bone, and then blend it into the crease colors as well in the outer corner and the inner corner. And then I'm going to use the Maybelline Eye Studio Lasting Drama Gel Liner. The color that I'm going to be using is black as usual, and I'm going to take this on a very small angled brush. I know that brush looks so dirty, but like every time I wash it, it's just stuck, like the product is stuck on it. So that kind of is annoying when you're using gel liner. But anyway, I'm just going to apply my eyeliner. For me, this is the most boring, time-consuming part, so I'd rather not talk about it. Let's just skip right ahead. I'm just going to use my hands to wipe away any fallout that you may have underneath your eyes before we go in with the BB cream or foundation, if whatever you're using. I'm using the Garnier BB cream. The color is light. I'm taking that on a paddle foundation brush. I think that's what you call this. And I'm going to apply this. First I dot it all over on the areas of my face, and then I go ahead and blend it in section by section. If you want to see a very in-depth and detailed routine of how I do this, let me know in the comments below or inbox me, because this has become my new best friend. I've been using it every day since I got it. I haven't used my L'Oreal True Match in a long time, ever since I got this. But anyway, and I don't use a concealer. I just take a very small amount of this again and just apply it over any really affected, scarred areas on my face. I just use that as concealer and I blend that in, and the coverage is perfect for me. Then I'm using the e.l.f. Under Eye Concealer and Highlighter Duo, and I'm only going to take the concealer side first. I skip the highlighter on an everyday basis just because the concealer is kind of light for me anyway, so it kind of doubles up as my highlighter. So you're going to start off by just patting this around the areas of where you want it to be, and then pat it into your skin and underneath the lower lash line as well, because if you like rub away, it's just going to rub away all of the product and not do anything really. And I'm using this to conceal any bags or dark circles that I have under my eyes. And I'm going to use a setting powder. This is the Maybelline Dream Matte powder in the shade Medium. I'm going to take that on a small little kabuki brush, and I'm going to use this to set whatever's on my face so that nothing slides off throughout the day. This BB cream has the most amazing oil control I have ever used in my life, so I'm sticking to it. Then I'm going to continue using the e.l.f. Au Naturel palette again. I'm taking this really very rich brown eyeshadow, and I'm going to take that on a small angled brush. And I'm going to use this to fill in my brows. This is my new brow routine that I've been doing. I start off in the outer tail and then I bring it into the middle and then the inner parts of my brow. So hopefully you can see the difference. I certainly can. I love this way that I've been doing my brows lately. And my mum took away the extras and shaped them. They are so pretty. Thanks, Mum. Anyway. Then I'm using the outer crease color that we used before. I'm taking that on that same angled brush. I just wiped away anything that we had from when we did our brows. And I'm going to apply this underneath the lower lash line. As you can see, I skipped the typical black eyeliner I do in my waterline just because I find that this method I'm doing now opens up my eyes a little bit more and still gives me that darkness that I like. Then I'm taking a small crease brush with no product on it whatsoever, and I'm just going to blend out that lower lash line even more, buff it out and make it very, very blown out and natural. Now I'm going to use the Maybelline Mega Plush and the Maybelline Falsies Mascara. I'm going to mix them together. This is my new favorite combo. And I'm going to apply first the Mega Plush Mascara. I'm going to apply that to my top lashes. And then I'm going to do just a little bit of this mascara only on my bottom lashes, because I find that if I use the two of them together on my bottom lashes, they clump up for some reason. And then I'm going to take the Falsies mascara and I'm going to do just one coat of that only to my top lashes. And then I'm going to go back in with the Mega Plush mascara and do one more coat of that on my top lashes. This is the combination and the way that I get my false lash effect without having to wear it on an everyday basis. Then I'm going to use the W7 bronzer. It's just called the bronzer. I'm using that on a small contouring brush. Yes, that's my little sister. And I'm going to use this to contour my cheekbones to define them a little bit. And I'm also going to use this to warm up my temples and the outer parts of my forehead as well. I find that if I skip this step, I look so washed out. This really brings so much of life to my face and definition. I love bronzer. Then I'm using the Project Runway Limited Edition blush from L'Oreal. It's number 425. And I'm going to use that on an angled blush brush. And I'm going to apply this starting on the uppers of my cheeks and then feathering it back into my temples. I find that this way of application is how I get my most natural look when I'm doing blush. Then I'm going to use the Revlon Mineral Finishing Powder. The color I'm using is 010, and I'm going to take that on another small powder brush, and I'm using this to highlight the bridge of my nose, my chin, the inner parts of my forehead, and my cheekbones as well. This is just how I highlight on an everyday basis. Then I'm using the NYX lipstick in the color Goddess. It's a beautiful bronzy neutral shade, and I'm going to apply my lipstick with this. And then I'm going to use the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in Sugar Pie, and I'm going to apply that over it. And that's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I totally forgot to take pictures, so I'm sorry. This is what the final look looks like though. So thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone!